The UW system offers a new incentive to encourage college students to get the COVID-19 vaccine. And the dire warnings from the nation's top health officials about the spread of COVID-19 and the measures that could be coming to stop the virus from spreading further. Plus, we're looking ahead to this week's CrossFit Games, how organizers are working to keep COVID out of the event and keep athletes safe.
This is News 3 Now at 5:30.
Well, thanks so much for joining News 3 Now at 5:30. I'm Brad Hamilton. The UW system won't be requiring its students to get vaccinated this fall, but they are hoping to get them motivated to get the shot. Tahalil Mohodin joins us now with details on those fall semester plans.
UW System President Tommy Thompson is continuing his Smash COVID campaign, only this time there's a cash incentive. It's called 70 for 70, and for students in the UW system, it means a chance at $7,000.
I mean, I think college students will do anything for a few dollars, including myself. So it's definitely something that could work.
Under the program, vaccinated students who attend universities that achieve at least a 70% vaccination rate will be entered into a drawing to win one of 70 scholarships.
We are very excited about it. The campuses are excited about it.
UW System President Tommy Thompson says this program is a better way to reach students than mandates.
Even if you order it, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to do it. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to encourage, have a little fun doing it.
A little fun that UW students will miss out on. They're excluded from the program.
I just don't quite see why.
But university officials say the Madison campus is already on path to reach an 80% vaccination rate among students.
I mean, it's just the safety of others.
I've been vaccinated for everything that was required since I was a kid, and I think you can just add this one to the list.
Though education efforts and access to vaccines on campus have achieved good results, university officials also say future incentives are not out of the question, something UW-Madison students wouldn't mind.
Food, money. I think maybe a good idea would be football tickets or something like that. I know a lot of people who didn't get football tickets this year. A few tickets to a game doesn't seem like something too hard for the university to throw out there.
The 70% vaccinated marker was chosen based on the estimates for the amount needed to reach herd immunity. To be given the scholarship, students must be fully vaccinated by October 15th.
Well, the need to get more people vaccinated is still critical. The hope for the U.S. is to have a return to normalcy from the COVID-19 is fading away fast. And all 50 states in the U.S. saw more than a week confirmed cases compared to the 7 days prior. The clear majority of those getting infected are people who have not gotten the shot. Now, the Biden administration and the CDC are discussing whether mask guidelines should be revisited, even for vaccinated people. And it's possible booster shots may be suggested for people with suppressed immune systems. Today, Dr. Anthony Fauci called it, quote, an unnecessary predicament.
If you look historically at the modeling that has been done over the last 18 months, for the most part, it's been pretty accurate. So I'm not so sure it would be the worst case scenario, but it's not going to be good. We're going in the wrong direction.
Here in Wisconsin, 49% of people are fully vaccinated, with 51% having at least one COVID vaccine. Now today, former Surgeon General Jerome Adams was also had a dire warning for those refusing to get vaccinated.
More mitigation is coming, whether it's masking or whether it's closures or whether it's your kids having to return to virtual learning. That is coming, and it's coming because this pandemic is spiraling out of control yet again. And it's spiraling out of control because we don't have enough people vaccinated.
With the rise in infections, some state and local officials across the nation have already decided to reimpose mask mandates as the Delta variant spreads. We are feeling now that summer heat today, and let's get a look at your most certified, most accurate forecast with meteorologist Austin Kopnitsky.
And you know, you said it, it's hot outside, but what we're really lacking today is the high humidity. It feels decent out here. I'm not sweating immediately as I walk outside, but if I was staying under the sunshine for quite some time, I'm sure sure I would really start sweating. It's still 86 degrees outside, but the relative humidity now down to 31%. And that's thanks to our dew points now in the lower 50s, 52 degrees for those dew points. So that's just beautiful outdoors. Still a little bit warmer than average, however, but our Doppler track is staying free of any showers. We're looking to stay dry for the rest of the night, and any cloud cover you may see overhead, that's going to leave for the nighttime hours. Mostly clear skies are expected, and right now, looking up, we're still seeing already a ton of blue, so not many clouds left to get rid of here for the nighttime hours. 86 degrees outside right now, those mid-80s, but how long is this high heat going to last? I do have another check of your extended forecast coming up a little later.
Thanks so much, Austin. The CrossFit Games are just 2 days away, and this year's last-minute preparations include a lot of training and even more testing. Christina Laurie walks us through the special protocols designed to keep athletes in our community safe in spite of the Delta variant surge.
In just 2 days, 660 athletes from more than a dozen countries will run, jump, and lift their way through 6 days of competition with a grand prize of $310,000 and the title Fittest on Earth on the line. But doctors caution.
We've seen plenty of people who are young, healthy athletes could compete in the CrossFit Games. Some of those folks get really sick. They end up in the hospital. Some of those folks don't make it home.
That's why organizers are not only encouraging vaccination, but requiring all athletes, regardless of vaccination status, follow a series of strict guidelines. International athletes will need to show proof of a negative COVID test 1 to 3 days before traveling and another 3 to 5 days after. Athletes who are not fully vaccinated will be tested once they get to the games. And all athletes, regardless of vaccination status, will be tested and isolated if they show any symptoms.
If you're in a large crowd, if you are unvaccinated, you should be wearing a mask.
Spectators are a concern too. The CrossFit Games typically draw more than 50,000 people, raking in an estimated $12 million for the local economy. But this year, doctors warn crowds could come with some additional baggage.
It's not enough to say, I'm young, I'm healthy, I'll probably be fine. There's a lot of folks that took that approach and weren't fine.
So they suggest distancing, staying outside whenever possible, and most of all, letting the leaderboard be the only judge at this year's games.
Be respectful of others and their choices. If they choose to mask or kind of stay on the sidelines, they may be doing that for their own health or the health of maybe a vulnerable family member at home.
Reporting in Madison, Christina Laurie, News 3 Now.
Our coverage continues all week long, starting bright and early when Josh Sprider and the morning crew head out to the Alliant Energy Center starting at 5 a.m. You can also get everything you need to know about the CrossFit Games on our website at channel3000.com. We have an entire page devoted to how to watch the games, when the finals will air, and all our articles related to the CrossFit Games. The city's news Carts and Parks vending program is officially underway. Mayor Rhodes Conway was there today to cut the ribbon at the Penn Park. The program will provide daily food cart vending in 20 parks around Madison. The city of Madison received a $50,000 grant to help pay for the pilot program. The goal is to help vendors succeed and overcome barriers with food vending. And that's something that's become even more important for businesses that have struggled during this pandemic, especially minority businesses.
It's just a kickstart for that. You know, let's support our small businesses here in the inner city of Madison and help promote, you know, their revenue and get them back up and starting.
Madison was one of 10 cities selected for the Carts in the Parks pilot program, and the program runs through early fall. Now, Madison's Plan Commission could decide the fate of the Wonder Bar restaurant exactly 24 hours from now. The commission will hear the proposal to demolish the building to make way for an 18-story mixed-use building tomorrow at 5:30. The mixed-use structure will be home to more than 200 apartments. Tonight at News Now 3 at 10, why some are saying the vote should hold off until a request for historic status can be completed. New at 5:30, a hit and run ends with a 6th OWI offense for a Janesville woman. Janesville police say that they were called to South Jackson Street early this morning for a hit and run. An officer in the area noticed a car leaving a fluid trail, but the driver took off. Alexandra Kiel is accused of leading the officer on a chase through the area, reaching speeds of up to 55 miles per hour. The officer boxed her car in on a dead end of the street, and Kiel was arrested on several charges, including OWI. Now, police say she was not the person involved in the original hit-and-run call. There's more to come here on News 3 Now at 5:30. A new member is named to the committee investigating the insurrection at the U.S. Capitol. And the local Latino community comes together in Madison to learn more about immigration reform.
Attention homeowners, we started with 50. Now we're looking for 30 homeowners who need a new bath or shower. We want to evaluate our custom bathing solutions in real homes for safety and convenience. Call Wisconsin's #1 remodeler. Mad City Baths is your trusted local source for custom baths, tub-to-shower conversions, and walk-in tubs installed in as little as 1 day. Act now to be one of 30 homeowners who receive special savings with free installation on a new bath or shower. 18 months, no payments, no interest financing. We'll take before and after pictures, put a good neighbor sign in your yard, and compensate you for your time. Call during this program for a $50 Amazon gift card with your free in-home estimate. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call now with zip code and location to qualify. 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
Forecast, plenty of sunshine through today with seasonal.
Rush hour will never feel the same. Experience thrilling performance from our entire line of vehicles at the Lexus Golden Opportunity Sales Event. See Lexus of Madison.
You're a hard worker. Provide for your family. Do good things in the community. Help out your neighbors. You've been there for so many others. Now, we're here for you. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home and your heat and power on. Apply now for a hand up.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5:30.
One organization is working to make sure communities around Wisconsin understand what's happening at the federal level to reform immigration policies. Voces de la Frontera held immigration forums across the state this weekend, including one in Madison today. Organizers say the goal was to address concerns about a recent federal court ruling ending the DACA program. Members of the Latino community were also updated on the status of the comprehensive immigration reform bill.
I think it's vital for the Latino community of the area to know the ways how they can get involved in making sure that we have a dignified immigration bill that can pass promptly. And we are hoping and working towards ensuring that the current reconciliation budget that is being discussed in the Senate has a piece that deals with immigration reform.
Forums were also held in Milwaukee and Green Bay this weekend. Now, Republican Illinois Representative Adam Kissinger is joining a select committee investigating the January 6th Capitol insurrection. Kissinger was one of 10 Republican House members to vote former President Trump's second impeachment. Kissinger is joining Wyoming Representative Liz Cheney as the only Republicans on the committee. Now, House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy pulled his 5 GOP members from the panel after Nancy Pelosi rejected 2 of his choices. The Select Committee is set to hold its first hearing next week. And lawmakers on Capitol Hill have spent Sunday hammering out the final details of a bipartisan infrastructure deal. The biggest remaining areas of dispute involve funding for water and transportation-related projects. However, there is optimism that enough Republicans will support the measure for it to move forward.
We're down to the last couple of items, and I think you're going to see a bill Monday afternoon.
Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer has said that he wants to pass a bipartisan package and a $3.5 trillion budget plan before the Senate's August recess. Well, and it sure is feeling hot outside, and that heat is going to continue into this week. Austin is back with your first warning forecast next at 5:30.
This Monday morning on News 3 Now this morning, we're checking out a new workout here in the 608. Plus, we'll get you ready for your week with your certified most accurate forecast. We'll see you from 4:30 to 7 on News 3 Now this morning. Dreading a lengthy, expensive bathroom remodel? With Mad City Baths, you can have your dream bathroom in as little as 1 day. With premium wall patterns like Valencia Granite and River Rock. Customized with a safety seat, grab bars, and a rainfall shower head. Your new bath or shower will be the envy of friends and neighbors.
They've all been very impressed, and several have joked that they're just going to come over and start using our bathroom instead of theirs now.
And now 30 homeowners who need a new bath or shower will save. Receive free installation, 18 months, no payments, no interest financing. We'll take pictures before and after and compensate you for your time. Call during this program for a $50 Amazon gift card with your free in-home estimate. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call now with zip code and location to qualify. 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
Unlock a summer of possibilities in a new Chevy. Expand your options and your perspective. Find your next adventure in a new Chevy.
Make no monthly payments for the rest of the summer on all Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups. Plus, get 2.49% financing when you finance with GM Financial. And get $2,000 cash allowance.
At Pick and Save, we take scrutinizing freshness to a whole new level, where only the best of the best of the best will do. But just because you can't get any higher than perfect 10 produce, that doesn't mean that we won't try. Because Pick and Save produce isn't just fresh, it's fresher than fresh. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Welcome back, everyone. For the first time in a while, new movies took the top 2 spots at the weekend box office, with the movie Old becoming the new champ.
To get him off his feet.
Kara, don't climb that. Come down.
The M. Night Shyamalan film earned a $16.5 million, making it his 7th movie to debut #1. Snake's Eye opened in 2nd place with $13.4 million, slightly below expectations. And Black Widow crossed the $150 million mark in ticket sales with 3rd place this weekend, worth $11.6 million. Space Jam: A New Legacy fell to 4th place, nearly a 70% drop from its debut weekend.
Oh, man. I still need to watch Black Widow myself. I did watch Space Jam, though, and it was a good one. I do have to say, I actually enjoyed the new Space Jam. I know a lot of people didn't out there, but I had a good time. But outside right now, great day to have a good time outdoors because we are seeing a lot of sunshine, a little bit of some cloud cover, but most of that is going to be gone here in the overnight hours. So we're really not looking at a lot of cloud cover over these next few hours. Near 90 degrees all the way through Wednesday, however. So today was just a few degrees on the cooler side of things, but we're going to warm things right back up. Just a few more degrees. Those upper 80s and low 90s look to linger. Humidity also sticks around through Thursday once we start to see that return. Today, it's really not that bad. Dew points are in the 50s right now, so it actually feels very nice outdoors. But we do have also a few lighter rain chances that we're looking at Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. But just like what we've been talking about these last few days, we're not expecting widespread organized storms to move through. Just that chance for pop-up showers and thunderstorms. Doppler track right now looking great. We are staying dry. You take a big step back, and there's quite a few of those afternoon pop-up showers and thunderstorms, especially down to our south and off to our west. But here locally, high pressure building, lower humidity. It not only feels great outside, but we're staying dry. So really a beautiful day outside overall, just warmer than average. But speaking of warmer than average, you take a look at our future track. Temperatures in the morning, they will fall down to the middle 60s, but then by the afternoon hours tomorrow, upper 80s and low 90s. It's going to be another toasty day here for tomorrow. A scorching torture, and then that trend just continues. Even milder of a start here by the time we reach Tuesday morning, and a few chances for some passing showers or thunderstorms as well. But notice how most of us look to stay dry. There's just that potential to see a passing shower or a possibility of a thunderstorm as well. You see how these rain chances are still on the lower side of things, not really seeing these bump up too much. 20-30% chance here for Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday, that's when it does bump up to that 30% chance. So overall, there is a chance, but most of us are going to end up dodging that here throughout much of this week. Temperatures, however, decently comfortable, but still very warm, mid-upper 80s, some lower 90s. Right now, Janesville hit 90 degrees, but with the lower dew points, it feels a little bit better out there. But we are going to cool things back down. Notice how these temperatures fall down to around those lower 80s. That's exactly where we should be for this time of the year, so that's still on track as of right now. But our dew points, this is the best part about today, staying in those 50s. It actually feels great to be outside overall, especially with wind speeds only between 5 and 10 miles per hour. That's not going to cause any issues for today. But you take a look at tonight, 63 degrees for the low, a touch above average, but we're looking at mostly clear skies, mild conditions, decent night overall. And then you can see over these next 12 hours, those temperatures slowly falling. Even by around 9 p.m., it's still going to be in those mid-70s. So staying very warm, but overall your extended forecast, lots of sunshine, those smaller chances for some showers here and there, but most of this week still going to stay dry. It's a good week to get outdoors, I would say, especially after Wednesday, once we start to see a little bit of a cool down, so it's more manageable out there, but it's just hot right now.
Yeah, I keep saying it to you, but every single time I see you, I'm like, when are we going to start to get it cooled down? Please, Austin, control the weather.
Yeah, and I'm just crossing my fingers like, I'm calling Mother Nature. She's not responding, but hopefully soon, though.
Well, and I got to tell you that the Mallards are probably hoping it cools down, too, as they look to get hot in the final weeks of the regular season. We'll have that coming up next in sports.
Attention homeowners, Mad City Bats is looking for 30 homeowners who need a new bath or shower installed in as little as 1 day. Our in-home design consultants make it fun and easy with a great selection of colors and styles. From custom tub to shower conversions infused with microban antimicrobial protection to relaxing walk-in tubs with hydrotherapy. 30 homeowners who call now will receive free installation on a new bath or shower. 18 months, no payments, no interest financing. We'll take before and after pictures, put a good neighbor sign in your yard, and compensate you for your time. Last chance to call during this program for the $50 Amazon gift card with your free in-home estimate. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call now with zip code and location to qualify. 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
The light at the end of the tunnel isn't shining so brightly for everyone. Families continue to fight for survival. Some jobs are gone forever. Bills pile up. But please know, you have not been forgotten. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home and your heat and power on. Apply now for a hand up.
At U.S. Cellular, we know the local landscape, so we can help everyone stay connected for less.
Right now, get up to $1,200 off any 5G phone. The choice is yours.
Whether it's adapting the network for a strong signal where you work, or optimizing your coverage where you play, we're always hard at work to make sure our state-of-the-art 5G network works for you.
Up to $1,200 off any 5G phone with no trade-in or hidden fees.
U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
First Warn Weather, certified most accurate forecast.
3 weeks left of the regular season, and the Mallards are in a pretty good spot. Just one game back from first place in their division, but it's not that easy. 3 teams are tied for first right now, and one of them is in town, the Wisconsin Woodchucks. Mallards back at the Duck Pond this afternoon, hoping to split the series. Wisco already up 1-0 in the first, while Mallards are quick to respond. Runners on the corners, Cam Craddock's sac fly ties it up, but that tie doesn't last long. Mallards load the bases with no one out, while the Woodchucks, they quickly turn 2, but the Mallards pull in front. And they close out the weekend and their 4-game homestand with a 5-4 win. Time to bust out the brooms. Brewers are getting ready for their series finale against the White Sox, and helping get the game underway is Packers first-round draft pick Eric Stokes Jr. He'll be throwing out the first pitch tonight. We'll see how he and the crew did later tonight at 10. And we're just days after winning their first NBA championship, Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday hopped on a plane to head to Tokyo for the 2020 Olympics. Well, them, along with the Suns' Devin Booker, hit the court this morning to face France in their first game, where France gets the win 83-76. It's Team USA's first Olympic loss since 2004. Holiday led the U.S. with 18 points. Now Team USA plays again on Wednesday against Iran. And staying in Japan, let's check in with the U.S. women's soccer team as they face New Zealand. U.S. hoping for a win after dropping their opening round to Sweden. It doesn't take long for the States to establish their presence. Tobin Heath finds former Badger Rose Lavelle, and she buries the first goal of the game. USA bounces back big time. They win this one 6-1. A lot of eyes are going to be on Wisconsin's football team this year, and it just makes sense. The Badgers are finding themselves on many preseason top 25 polls, including the NCAA's, where they come in at 15. And at the helm of this squad is Graham Mertz, who was recently named to the Davey O'Brien preseason watch list. As a starter in 2020, Mertz threw over 1,200 yards and had 9 touchdowns. With a couple seasons under his belt, especially coming off last year, veteran players recognize the QB1's growth.
I think he's matured a ton over the past few years. It's hard to come in as a freshman, an 18-year-old kid, and people expect you to go win the Heisman. I think he's really stepped into that leadership role and calmed down a little bit, gained a lot of confidence, and I think he's really poised right now. He's really ready to have a good year, and he just wants to, you can tell he wants to battle, he wants to compete, and he wants to get it going.
I think everyone can agree that everyone wants to get the season going. I think after watching media days, everyone's just feeling like that buzz. You can just kind of feel the buzz in the air.
Oh, absolutely. And the days of Scott Tolzien and John Stocco were great, but love having Graham Mertz under, center this year. Really hoping for a good year.
Everyone's very excited for that, so yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Jordan. All right, we're going to head it back over to weather. Or I apologize, we're going to head into break. We'll have a weather update after the break.
Wish you could wave a magic wand and have whiter teeth? Well, you can, but it's not magic. It's power swabs. Just swab your teeth for 5 minutes and boom, whiter teeth and a better smile. And since you're not dealing with messy trays or awkward strips, you're less vulnerable to the harsh sensitivity they sometimes create.
I've used strips. They seem to really hurt my teeth. The power swabs, it just seemed very gentle.
It's so simple and easy. You just open it, you apply it to your teeth, you forget it's there, and I noticed that they're white and bright again like they were before. I noticed actually a difference the first time that I used power swabs. You put on the first coat and then the activator goes on, and immediately you start seeing it working.
It only takes 5-minute applications to get a brighter, whiter smile with power swabs. You just snap, swab, and smile. Power swabs have been clinically studied to whiten natural teeth and remove stains from caps, crowns, and veneers. It's so powerful, it removes stains from coffee, tea, red wine, and even smoking.
I love my coffee in the morning.
I will never stop drinking coffee. I will not be the person drinking hot coffee with a straw.
As much coffee as I drink, I can use my power swabs and eliminate the staining.
When I use the power swabs, I applied it directly to my front tooth where the coffee stain was.
I like being able to individually get the teeth, and most importantly, it got kind of in between the grooves.
You can put it directly on the stain that you see on your teeth, and it's so precise.
But as powerful as it is, it's also gentle and causes 0 to minimal sensitivity.
This didn't sting, it didn't burn, it didn't have an aftertaste. It was just a swab, and I just got a rubber on my teeth, and that was it.
Take it from me as someone who has gone the dental route, but has also gone on the shelf route, and I've not really seen anything work as effective and as easy as power swabs.
Whiten your teeth today by ordering power swabs and receive 40% off the regular price. Shipping is free, plus you'll receive a free quick stick pen to use on the go after meals or a cup of coffee. Visit powerswabs.com or call the number on your screen.
Well, I just learned that Sprite and lemonade is more common than I thought it was off camera. But now I want to talk to Austin. What's going on with our weather coming up?
A good day to drink some Sprite and lemonade today. Tomorrow, much of the same as well. Tonight's low 63 degrees, so it's going to actually feel pretty good overnight here. But then your extended forecast, I don't think it's going to feel that great outside tomorrow with the temperatures in the lower 90s. A lot of sunshine, however, a few small chances for some rain showers next week.